Hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Happy Sunday. It's me, Ashley, again, and I just wanted to do a product review for Equate, Walmart brand ovulation predictor tests, or known as OPKs, and just wanted to do a quick video just kind of letting you know what my thoughts are on this specific brand. It's also a blue dye test, and normally I actually prefer the pink dye test simply because from what I've heard, and this is just going on websites and trying to conceive forums and stuff like that, and other girls talking about lines running and with home pregnancy tests getting evaporation lines very easily with them and stuff like that. So according to consumer studies now, this test is supposedly 100 MIU. So I'm going to go ahead. This is my cycle day 36, and I'm going to go ahead and dip the stick and see if it yields another positive for me. If you were watching yesterday, it was another blazing positive, and I did this test in conjunction with the Dollar Tree brand New Choice, which is 25 MIU. But this is supposed to be 100 MIU, again, according to consumer studies. Okay. Just put that trusty little cap on. Watch the blue line run across. Now, so for those of you who are new to this, new to using OPKs, the way it works, essentially, we have this luteinizing hormone that runs through our systems all the time. Just prior to ovulation, we're going to get a surge. The surge is what's responsible for rupturing the egg, hence causing the ovulation to occur. So you can detect with an OPK, followed by taking your basal body temperature for a temperature rise afterwards to confirm that ovulation did in fact occur after a solid 3-hour block of sleep. And of course, you want to take your temperature at the same time. Same thing when you test with OPKs. You want to do that at the same time every day as well. You want to use afternoon urine that's been highly concentrated and abstaining from beverages, soda, coffee, tea, all that good stuff. So with that being said, and that's what concentrated urine looks like. So as you can, I don't know if you can hear that in the background. My 2-year-old, she's about to turn 3. She likes to follow me around everywhere. Of course, my husband's home because it's the weekend, so normally she'd be in here with me. And so she was knocking on the door, and that kind of shook me up a little bit because I was like, what was that? Anyways, so with what I was saying, because of the LH surge that's constantly running through our systems, whenever you're getting a result, you typically have 2 lines because it's going to pick up on some kind of surge. With a pregnancy test, if you get a second line, it's considered to be a positive. With an OPK, you technically definitely want to have 2 lines, and you want the test line to either be equal to or darker than the control line, and that's what you would consider to be a positive. So that's how that works. Now, here are my thoughts. Now it's been, let's see, a couple minutes. And so, let's see, after about, 2-3 minutes maybe. And that's definitely looking to be positive again. Test line is darker. But here's the thing. And this is why I'm not really impressed with Equate at all. I'm not impressed with their ovulation tests. The dye is a very light blue dye. It's kind of like a turquoise, and it's not very dark. The opacity, even with the control line, is not very dark at all either. It's like a very light blue, and it's almost like if you ever see a graphic where they're using a blue color, but it overlays something else and it's kind of transparent. It has some kind of transparency to it. That's actually kind of what this looks like. And there are I've read some reviews where people have said that they're very hard to read. And that's true enough, because I've taken other ovulation tests, even pregnancy tests, where the line is very vivid. It's very thick, regardless of what the color might be. These tests, I'm not very impressed with at all. Now, although I can tell that, yes, that is indeed a positive so far. The test line is darker. But had it been the same color, that would be kind of iffy. Like, okay, is this a true positive? Is this a negative? I mean, is it really positive when they don't really, I mean, the transparency of the lines are just, you know, it makes it very difficult to read. So, you know, unfortunately, I have to give this brand a 2 thumbs down. I do not recommend it. I recommend, if anything, get a pink dye test. Whether you go to the dollar store, whether you order those internet cheapies online, whether you use First Response, get a pink dye test, because they're going to be so much easier to read. And even with that being said, I've used other blue dye tests. When I got pregnant with my son, I used an EPT, error-proof test, which is a higher sensitivity. For pregnancy, it detects, I think, 50 MIU. And of course, at that time, I had that high concentration in my system. I didn't have that problem. The blue dye was a bit more solid. It wasn't very hard to read. So, and this is before I was aware of the blue dye dilemma. You know, I was unaware of how it worked. So, and how people got evaporation lines and whatnot. So, but with that being said, Equate, no, don't recommend it. Don't buy it. Don't waste your money on it. If you are trying to get cheapies, I would recommend maybe going online and Googling the sensitivity of it. Like, most internet cheapies are going to be 25 MIU. Most internet cheapies, whether it's, you know, Wandfo or other brands, they're usually 25 MIU. That is something I have found out. I went ahead and actually ordered a batch. So this is actually going to be my last video until I receive the new batch of OPKs. So either one or two things are going to happen between here and now. I should be receiving them around, I don't know, I want to say 5 to 7 days. So either A, I'm going to start my period, or B, I'm going to continue testing positive with these, which I'll do this at home. And I will give you an update should I happen to get a negative, but I'm going to test with the internet cheapies, and I'll make a video using those so I can kind of test that brand out as well. And I'll let you know what happens, and you can kind of watch the video with me. Thank you for sharing this experience. But as far as like what I feel about this brand, I think that you need to do yourself a favor. You know, I know it's inexpensive, but invest in a better brand, maybe with a pink dye. And if you want to save more money and you want to use a lower sensitivity, I highly recommend getting the internet cheapies, the little test sticks off the internet, because you can usually get a big batch for less than 50 cents a piece. So anyways, if this video was helpful and if you enjoyed watching it and you enjoy watching my videos, please do me a favor, give this video a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share these videos. It's supposed to be informative information. Check out our website at www.pianostickfreak.wordpress.com. Follow us on Twitter. We are twitter.com/pianostickfrk, or if you're on Twitter, at pianostickfrk. Instagram, pianostick, and then facebook.com/pianostickfreak. So, you know, like us, follow us, subscribe, share. Definitely, if you're watching this video and it's helped any and you're watching any of the other videos, yeah, do us a favor, give us a like. We're trying to launch this new website of ours, and you know, we really appreciate all the information and we appreciate all your feedback, and appreciate people like you who are willing to share this experience with me. So thank you for being here. And also, I just wanted to let you know that if you have any questions, please feel free to email those to us, because we're going to be doing a Q&A page on the website, and your question very well could be featured on it. So our email is p on-a-stick@hotmail.com. Feel free to send those questions in. And also, I'm going to be making a really cool video compilation with music and pictures of people with their big fat positive pregnancy test. And if you happen to have any video footage of yourself, like say dancing, with the big fat positive, and you want to send in that footage, and might I add, it's going to be, a small amount of footage. So I might take bits and pieces of footage, but it's going to be, I'm going to make a really cool video with it. And then I'm hopefully going to post that on the website as well. So if you want to be featured in that video, go ahead and send in your pictures, send in your big fat positive, send in the footage of you dancing with your big fat positive, and, send that in, and you might appear on our website. Thank you again. Everyone have a blessed Sunday. And again, 2 thumbs down for Equate. And this is why. Although it is positive, but yeah, not that great. All right, have a good Sunday. Talk to you later. I'll make another video when I get my new batch of internet cheapies in. Bye.